One cold winter morning, Alice, who works as a zookeeper for Sigorod Zoo in Vladivostok, southeastern Russia, was returning to work when she heard a kitten crying for help. After searching the area, she came across a tiny, nearly frozen kitten, barely clinging on to life. She immediately stuffed the little fuzzball inside her jacket to keep her warm and took her straight to the vets in order to nurse her back to health. The kitten, who Alice named Musia, was so tiny and weak, she was literally the size of Alice's palm. The vets weren't sure if Musia would survive the night because she was severely underweight, but the tiny furball shocked everyone. Not only did she survive, but she also started running around inside the office to burn off extra energy. As she got stronger, occasionally she would be seen perched on the window, looking at the world outside, longing to explore areas beyond the locked office, areas she had never seen before. But it was dangerous, for she was in a zoo filled with wild animals. The zoo staff knew she could never survive on her own outside because aside from wild animals, there was nothing but highway. Then after 1 year, Musia managed to squeeze through the door accidentally left open by Alice. For 2 long days, Alice searched around the zoo, looking for Musia, but in vain. Everyone at the zoo began losing hope and thought they would never see their beloved cat ever again, but little did they know that wasn't true. Musia eventually returned home, but Alice realized there was something different about her once energetic cat. Musia preferred to laze around instead of jumping about. She was lethargic and cranky. Something was different about Musia, but no one was prepared for what was about to happen. One fine day, Musia disappeared once again, but this time Alice wasn't worried. She knew Musia would return, just like she did before. But as days passed, Alice became worried, so she decided to look for her beloved cat. That's when she heard her cries. After locating her, she realized that Musia wasn't alone. She had just given birth to 4 kittens. When 8 baby hedgehogs lost their mother, newly born and in desperate need of milk and affection, their future looked worryingly uncertain. The tiny hedgehogs had lost their mother in a lawn mowing accident. The baby hedgehogs refused to be fed from a bottle or syringe and, still blind, were beginning to starve. Moskva had recently raised a litter of foster kittens. She had milk to offer. Alionash Nuvina, Sigorod Zoo deputy director, said, "I saw our cat Musia in the yard. I quickly grabbed her and put her by the baby hedgehogs." Literally, after a couple of seconds they approached the cat. They understood at once what to do, having felt her warmth and the smell of milk. Surprisingly, the cat also understood instantly what was expected of her. She lay down and fortunately, the hedgehogs began to nurse. Musia not only feeds the hoglets, but also takes care of the babies at night. The fragile youngsters are now eating on their own, although their feline guardian is still keeping an eye on proceedings.